Here we are again.
Here we are again. No tech. Oh my gosh! For a second there, I thought it was going to be all black because we screwed it up.
Stella's
Somebody's
watching.
mad already. Look at that. One.
Wow, we didn't even go
One,
live yet.
one angry on Facebook, and we weren't even live yet.
Wow.
Yep.
Well,
That's okay.
We're nailing it tonight then.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, we had to already say that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, by the way, it worked.
Mhm.
It did work.
Stella's over there watching herself on TV.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I pushed the wrong button a few times right before we went live.
I thought you were gonna get us like in and out and in and out. What are we doing? Don't even know.
Don't even know.
Oh,
No.
Anyway.
Hi
guys.
We're here. The Piper. I mean, seriously.
What?
You good?
She assumed the position.
Yeah, she's like, I'm good.
She's like, I was born for this. I
like-
love Saturday nights.
Yeah. She's like, Q&A on the couch. Let's do this.
This
Sleepy.
is Piper, whether it's Q&A or not.
That's very true.
It is 6:00, and it's her bedtime.
Yep. 6:00. It's time to lay down.
It's just how she is.
So how's everybody doing?
How is everybody?
We've
Thank
got
you
some-
all for your birthday, your birthday wishes for my birthday, which is
Yes.
officially tomorrow.
Yes.
But we have been celebrating some today.
Yeah,
So
we have been. We've been trying to.
We've been trying.
It failed, but we tried.
No,
I mean, we had to
not
alter the
really.
plans. Do you want to explain or keep it a secret?
Well, what's the secret?
There is no secret.
There's no secret.
Yeah.
No, we just we went. Well, I wasn't gonna go fishing, but the boys wanted to go fishing.
Not
so.
this boy. The little boys.
No, the fifth child.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's Jace. We don't actually have 5 children.
Yeah.
But Jace is like our adopted son. He's here every weekend, and so he's over. And Tyler, just came back from an adventure. Let's say. I don't know if we're spilling the beans.
No,
on
we
that
could maybe.
And so they wanted to try out some fishing gear, and apparently because it's February,
The fish are sleeping.
fish are not biting.
We didn't even see a single fish today.
Jace insists that he saw a
This
fish.
is true. Oh my gosh!
But
it's
I was
yawning
standing
already.
right next to him, and I was like,
That was
I
not a
have
fish.
the laser eyes.
That was not a fish.
Fish.
No, it's a frog.
I don't think it was anything.
Yeah, he was excited though. He ran, almost tired himself. He did tire himself out.
Oh
Actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while you guys were over there fishing, Libby and I pulled up a trailhead and
Yep,
went for a
just
hike.
went for a hike. But at
Yeah.
the first adventure,
Mhm.
the hike, the trail was just still all iced over, like
The
a sheet of
only
ice.
part of
Right.
anywhere was Nightbot. We don't have any more massage bars.
Oh, we gotta get that out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only part that was icy was the trail, which was really annoying. But in the second state park that we went to,
No.
it was perfect. It was a trail we should probably all go back to. It was a fun one.
Yeah.
It's super easy. It wasn't like the last trail you took us on.
Oh yeah, I did that once. I took him on a real bad trail.
Yeah, the one that says, no hiking past this point.
Yeah.
And there we are hanging
Oh,
on to
I
the side of the
remember
cliff
that.
for dear life.
You're right. I'm gonna throw up a thank you here.
Thank you,
'cause I saw a
everybody
couple
who's using their green member badges
members,
things to wish me happy birthday, and
There's even other happy birthdays up there.
and your and your super chats up there. Let's put up a
normal one like Billy.
He was so
I was just about to say that. Are we sure that's Billy?
He's
so tiny.
massive now.
He's so tiny.
Oh,
yeah.
he's a big boy now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely is.
So we're here.
We're here. We're almost 1 year older. But next year,
No, I'm almost 1 year older. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. You're almost 1 year
I'm
older.
almost. We don't round in this house.
And then next year we got plans.
Well, some people have plans.
Yeah.
Next year's a big year. This year's not. So tomorrow is going to get a cupcake and a Super Bowl. That's it.
Yeah. Hey, think about it. You have a Super Bowl party on your birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which we're all just going to watch for the commercials because
Yes,
who
that's pretty
could have
much it.
guessed the Bengals and the Rams?
Yeah.
Like
come on,
how?
seriously.
I mean, anyway. So, but next year this is my last year in my 3s.
Yeah.
Next year I start the 4s.
Yeah, the big 4-0.
The
Oh,
big
that's so
4s.
funny that it blocked your mom's. That was weird. Why did
That
it do
wasn't
that?
nice.
Why did it do
I
that?
don't know.
Probably because of all the emojis. We just got a lot of emojis.
We have a lot
It's
going
okay
on.
though. It's only 2. Yeah.
Right.
But somebody got it. Somebody unblocked it. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next year I think he's talking about. So Angie and I happen to be the very same age, and we were only born like a month apart. Plus, I'm pretty sure we were cut from the same cloth because we share a brain. So next year, I saw something on the TikTok.
Something on the TikTok.
I did. Saw something on the TikTok.
Yeah.
And while it's not my favorite food, I can get behind this.
Definitely party food.
It's definitely party food. I'm not sure. It's like 40th birthday food. Because, well, I mean, I saw it and I was like, yes. Go ahead. You put the
Oh, I
picture
thought you
up.
were going to ask if they've ever seen one before or okay, you just want me to put up the picture?
Okay, so has anybody ever seen or partaken in a nacho table?
Ooh, a nacho.
A nacho table. First
You got to
of all,
understand, we're trying to keep 4 kids happy too. You know, like today was a challenge alone. You wanted something very like unique, and the kids are like, "Yeah, I'll just eat a Hot Pocket." So
Right.
that's what they did.
Yeah, my birthday dinner was not kid friendly, so
No.
it's fine.
Definitely
It's fine. It was me friendly, and
Yes. We got a couple of yeses.
people. Okay, so
Nice,
I had
never.
never really heard of one before. But then I saw the TikTok, and I wish I had saved the TikTok. That's not even really a big one.
That's a pretty big one.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a little
no,
crooked.
It's
A little crooked.
it should be like this.
You
way, but-
basically line the whole table in tinfoil and then fill it with nachos.
with all the nachos.
Yeah, all the cheese and the meat and the
That one did not look that appetizing.
Yeah, that one wasn't as
The
good.
TikTok that I saw.
Oh, yeah, 'cause of the video.
My God!
Yeah.
First of all, the whole table was covered in the nachos,
Yeah.
right, in the chips. But the center of the table was filled with all your toppings, and then they came in and just like poured the cheese all over the nachos, and I was like, "Oh, this looks healthy."
Yeah, no, it gets
Yeah.
great. I mean,
And then I was thinking,
Kathy just bought us a nacho table. I mean, that's a lot of
Okay.
nachos.
I was thinking like, this isn't COVID friendly.
Yeah, no.
Mm.
But by then, who cares? It's
Yeah.
another year from now.
Yeah, what could go
Or
wrong?
what could go wrong?
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kathy. And poor Kathy. She was like, she texted me earlier today. She goes, "There's a guy at the top of your driveway. He's trying to deliver something.
And he can't get
And
in.
he can't get in." I was like, "I'm not home."
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yep,
we were
She was busy hiking.
yes, we were in the woods.
She was in the woods with the little girl.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were playing the floor is lava.
Yep.
Where we were trying to hike while only touching the rocks. And we
Only the
happened
rocks.
to be in a place where there were a lot of rocks, so we could
Yeah.
do this for quite some time.
Yeah, if you Google a nacho table, somebody said I found it. It looks amazing. Yeah, Google the word nacho table and hit images. You'll be hungry,
Oh
like
my
instantly. Yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah.
can we do another thank you thing?
Oh, that is awesome.
What?
They use shredded cheese and melted it with a weed burner. I have one of those burners outside, the
Oh
big
my God.
torch.
Don't give him ideas.
But I don't
of
think I should bring
bringing
that
a torch
in
into the house
into the house. That'd probably
for
be a
food.
bad idea.
Ooh,
But we
you
can
know
get
what
a
we
little
should do
torch.
after that?
What?
Make your own s'mores table.
Oh, yeah. We could-
Okay, hold on. I have a problem. Why
Is everything
do
got
I
to be
need
made
a whole
by
table full of? It's gonna be like for 6 people.
Right.
I mean, I have a couple friends.
Yeah, maybe we'll make it for way more than 6 people.
Yeah.
What was the question you just asked, though?
S'mores.
We will talk goats eventually. Don't you guys worry.
The thank you thing.
Oh,
That's why
we're
we
gonna-
got the frowny faces, because we're not talking about goats enough.
Oh no. Let's see. The funny part is I love it because Facebook shows me. Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people on Facebook that gave us a thumbs up. 10 that gave us a heart. 1 that gave us a wow.
Probably the nacho table.
That could have been the nacho people, and 2 that don't like us. That's okay. It's kind of funny the way Facebook shows me. Like,
Facebook will tell on you.
YouTube just says, yeah, you got 300.
Oh wow, gazing's really coming at me now.
340
candles can be dangerous too.
Oh yes, it can.
Maybe we'll count.
That's 10. Why we just put a 4 and a 0. But that's next year.
Count by 10.
This year it's 39. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
It's just not.
Still
got to
go get the carrot cake tomorrow.
It's just not a big.
All right,
deal.
we're going up with the long. Thank you very much. Long. Thank you very much, and then we will probably get.
Oh gosh, you
some...
keep scrolling right past.
Can't find it. Oh, it's this one. Here it goes.
Get out of my box. That's
I'm
my box.
I'm just looking at the strawberries.
That's my box. And now Stella's going to want some. And then if this one
Stella.
wakes up, she's going to be banished to her crate. It's mine.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
So,
that was what was being delivered at the door.
This is mine.
The children have already devoured the edible arrangement part.
Yeah, we might have mentioned something, I think. You know, I have to be careful what I say because I forget that there's
listeners.
Villagers watching.
Yes.
And I'm not actually just talking to myself. And so we might have said something about an edible arrangement last week.
Yeah, and Olivia ate the pineapple, and Jace and Tyler were eating.
But then we got some other stuff.
I didn't even look in this box yet.
So
this
is some
I was told I wasn't
goodies.
allowed to touch it.
We got 9 of these fancy caramel covered apples, which I might have already had 2 of them.
Are you serious?
I shared
Good for you.
half with Libby with one of them, and like the next day,
you did not tell me there were chocolate covered potato chips in this
he didn't
box.
even let me tattle on myself. So while you were away, Angie and I
wasn't away. What are you talking about? Okay.
Anyway, while you were away, they all know I did the barn by myself 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
But while you were away, Angie and I might have taken a mental health day.
Yeah.
And we went to Massachusetts, and we had lunch, and then when we got home, we watched a movie and had candy on the couch. We thought
your massage bars don't show up on time.
They're all made. You shut your face. But we thought about cutting some soap, and we were like, nah. Aaron's not here to hold us accountable, so we're just gonna sit on the couch and enjoy the judgment-free zone. And we have a big bowl of candy, and then
and this box.
Well, some of it was from this box.
Angie's probably upset you're tattling on her right now.
As long as Javier's not watching, it's fine.
That's a good point.
But yeah, I have some sea salt caramels, which I know you.
I won't touch those. With
particularly like these.
Who likes caramel? Who doesn't?
I do.
Put it in the chat.
This is the sea salt kind.
Caramel, no. Chocolate covered potato chips.
Oh, and graham crackers.
If I don't lose weight this Wednesday, you now know why.
It's Vicky's fault.
Vicky, your fault.
And there's some those are
Kathy's fault too. She disguised healthy food in chocolate, the edible arrangement.
So did this person.
Oh yeah, that's true. Everybody's disguising everything in chocolate. Graham
if you
crackers,
just coat the stuff in the healthy stuff in chocolate,
it's
then it's
good and
just,
bad for
it's
you.
less bad.
Okay,
for
let's
you.
see. I do, yes, no, yeah. We should put up a survey. I can't do surveys live.
Yeah,
though.
caramel sea salts
yes,
are
yes,
the best.
Love it. Wow, a lot of people like caramel. Okay. I didn't realize it.
Yep.
Yep.
So
caramel. There you go.
Once a year, we get a package to about.
Yeah.
From some of our friends in New Jersey.
Yes.
They send the chocolate covered animal crackers because they don't want the goats to. They don't want
Yeah.
us to feel left out. The
Yeah.
goats get all the animal crackers, and we like our things covered in chocolate.
Right.
Oh gosh,
I don't need any chocolate covered animal crackers, so I'm good.
Yeah, no, not right
No.
now because
And
of
then-
all this now.
Yeah, and Quinn and Olivia, you know, they're already digging into cookies downstairs and all that.
They
Yeah.
did get into some cookies.
It's true. I can always take the chocolate off. You know what? Olivia had a
I'll
strawberry.
lick it off, and you can have the rest.
Olivia took one of the chocolate covered strawberries out of the arrangement and takes it out with the stick.
Mhm.
Right? She's holding this little stick,
Yeah.
and she goes, "The chocolate fell off my strawberry." Grabs the chocolate off the counter. Yeah, she
That's
wasn't letting
right.
that get away.
No.
Yeah. Nope, she took it
No.
off.
Chocolate covered bacon too. Now I have said
Oh,
that.
I have seen that before.
Yeah.
I think that's like at the fair or
Chocolate
something
covered bacon.
like that. Yeah.
Everything at the fair is either deep fried or covered in
Yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah, no, chocolate covered bacon's pretty good. I'm a fan of the dark chocolate too. Yep.
Yes,
Just
I
give me the
really do
dark
prefer
chocolate,
the dark
yeah.
chocolate over the milk, but
Yeah.
I won't pass it up.
No.
Nope. So anyway, that was
That was the
it was fun.
sugar overload. Oh my God. So talk about sugar.
Oh.
We had to get a coffee for her today. And it was not her typical iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Not sponsored. We went to
It was still iced though.
we went to Starbucks. You know, it was
What
like
does this have to do with anything?
her birthday celebration.
boy.
Oh, you know where this is going. And you know, we were out. We took a little ride.
Okay.
We went on our little hike. I think I already put that picture up of. There you go.
Yeah, of
You and
me
Olivia.
Liv. I'm afraid of where this is
Yep.
going next. Okay.
Nope. And Tyler
Okay.
and him fishing
Yeah.
with his new fishing gear.
Yep.
And then look, we even took a second to take a picture of the two of us.
I don't remember taking that picture.
But then
Oh, okay.
when we went to Starbucks to
Uh-huh.
get your iced chai latte,
Okay.
the lady on the machine was like, "Hey, welcome to Starbucks. Will you be starting with any food today?"
I was like, back
"Whoa,
away from the espresso
We were like,
machine.
woo! She's drinking a lot of sugar today." Wow,
Woo-wee.
it was just instant
wasn't-
energy.
Yes,
You know?
she was feeling it
Oh yeah,
today.
she was. I wish and the kids were like, "Dad, you should be recording." I mean, it was hilarious. It was so. She would like get a 10. Like,
Yes.
what's that movie where it's like, "Do you have any flair on today?" Like where the group the restaurant people have flair, meaning they got all the buttons.
Oh, yeah,
How
like
many
your pins.
How many pieces of flair do you? I can't remember if it was the movie The Restaurant or the Sir. I don't remember what it was, but man, she had a lot of flair today. She was happy.
Maybe she had just gotten like employee of the month or something.
She could have. She was in a good mood. She definitely spiked. The whole car was like, "Whoa!"
We're like,
yeah.
you know, when you
That's
you
what the whole sugar comment got me.
yeah,
there. So I was
you
like,
know,
wow.
when you like meet somebody and you're like, no,
Yeah.
that's too happy.
Yeah, no, she
that's
was
like
office
obnoxiously
space. Yeah.
obnoxiously happy. I'm like, that's not real.
Yeah. She was like,
Anyway, it beats going to the drive-through and they're like, "Can I take your order?"
yeah.
And it's like, "Oh, honey, it's not that bad. I mean, the sun is out. We can find one positive thing around here. Like, you're breathing.
Yes.
You woke up today. We could
Yeah.
be a little happier than that."
Yeah.
But she brought happiness to a whole new
She
level.
did. She was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
What picture is that? I'm afraid to put it up there.
I don't know. I might not have put it there.
It's just Tyler with more fishing gear
More fishing stuff.
before we left. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He's in a good mood. So Tyler and I were away. Video coming soon. But we went to the largest hunting and fishing show in the world. And it's every year around
Is it
this
really
time.
the world?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yep. People from all over the world go to that event. Yeah. There were lots of Canada people wanting me to go fishing in Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, nope. I thought the border was still closed.
I thought so too.
But yeah, they might be booking. My dad said some of the outfitters, like when you go, "Hey, I want to come fishing on your boat and whatever," and you pay X amount per person to go, like whatever, hunting or fishing with these guides, they're booking out to 2030.
What?
Yes. Some of them are
God.
literally booking out. You
Just
are like,
realized He
Yep.
is a little.
Yep,
No,
little-
you're fine. You're
you're
fine.
good. We covered it.
You're fine.
Yeah. Are you sure that's covered enough?
Yes,
There
it
you go.
is.
Okay.
She's
there you
like,
go.
"What are you doing down there?"
Yeah. So yeah, 2030. Like You get a
Wow.
group of you and all your friends and see you in 5 years. I hope you're all still friends. Like,
Well, I'm not even gonna say
That-
anything,
that's-
but that's pretty morbid.
that's
Like,
crazy.
hope you're all still alive. Like,
Yeah.
you don't know what's happening in the next 5 years.
Yeah, it's crazy how it's because
Well, actually, that's 8 years.
it's because they all missed like a whole year. This hunting show did not happen during last year. So now this year you've got basically 2 years worth of demand pent up, and they're just like booking out like crazy. But yeah, a lot of Canada outfitters. So yeah, it's all around the world. Yeah. All right.
Well,
Did you bring up Little Tyler? We brought up Little Tyler
I
last
think
week.
that was last week when
That
we were
was last
talking
week.
about something. We should probably move on to some questions.
Yeah, let's bring up some questions. Here we go.
Okay. So anyway, there's a couple of you here still with us. Thank you for holding on.
Yeah, thanks for hanging on. It only took us 21 minutes to get to questions.
That's about our
That's
time.
fast.
That's
actually.
about how long it usually takes us to get to the first question.
Yeah.
Anyway, if this is your first week here, thank you for joining us.
For stopping by.
This is kind of a weekly thing that we're doing during kidding season. If you don't know who we are, we are owned by a herd of crazy goats.
That's true.
Who like to torture us with their shenanigans.
Yep.
And then we just kind of sit down once a week and answer some questions that might pop up and talk what?
I said talk shop, meaning we don't make it so dry and like, okay, it's Q&A, we're getting to the questions, 1, 2, okay, thanks for staying, and then we leave. No, we BS a lot and have a good time.
Yeah, we don't talk nearly enough about goats. That one lady's still mad.
Yeah, she could be the Facebook lady.
She could be the frowny face on Facebook. You just don't know.
Yeah. We don't sugarcoat much either. But
I like to poke fun at some things that happen that are negative. Did you know I also have an annoying voice?
Oh yeah, I remember
and
that.
When I
guy.
yelled at 80, somebody got real mad because
they were like,
I expressed myself loudly.
They were like, that lady's voice is annoying.
Yeah, I was like, well, at least I can fix that.
Yeah.
You know what you can't fix?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
It's also been a week, okay?
It's been a crazy week.
So
heck, it's been a crazy year.
Yes, and we're only in February.
Why can't I find it?
I love to sometimes when the haters think we don't read the messages, and it's like
we read them. We just weren't wasting our time to reply to you. That's really how that works.
I can definitely see you, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I know you could see me, but I can also see you.
So yeah, for all the new people, this is the live channel, and this one here, right there, that channel is the one where all our videos go. So if we refer to any video that either went up or is going up soon, they're on that channel. So this channel's the live barn all the time and the live Q&As and stuff like that. And the membership program is all here. That channel posts videos normally only 2 to 3 times a week. Right. But right now we're pretty much trying to go every day. Whether it's a short video, less than a minute or whatever, or a long video like our New York trip went up today. Yep.
Yep. That was something.
The ride home in the snowstorm. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. There's choices.
Yeah.
You look back like, should we have stayed? Should we have come home? Like, I'm still happy we came home. I was not going to sit there and enjoy myself being snowed in a hotel room, and being stuck because all the highways are like whatever. But yeah, that was definitely some memories made.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So, all right, let's
get to the questions.
We have a few questions.
Have a few. About normal week. 21 this time.
Yeah.
Last week I think it was 24.
Yep.
So here we go. Question.
Oh God, they're already starting with the Cheweezy.
A Cheweezy. I saw it.
Cheweezy.
Cheweezy, to whatever the heck it was.
Don't get me going.
Yeah.
No, I can't recover as well this
week
as I did last week. That was, yes, my cheeks were hurting.
Okay. Here it comes. Question number 1.
Okay. Anime Lover 1987 asks, what do you think of Snow Day Vanilla Cream Goat Lotion and soap? Also, after you put the stalls up and the goats, are you going to show the names of each goat? So, about the lotion, we do have a vanilla, like a warm vanilla sugar lotion. And that did also, not yet, it launches on March 1st. comes out in soap as well. It's the same fragrance. So Snow Day, vanilla cream. It's very similar. I don't know what Snow Day
I don't know
smells
what
like.
Snow Days smell like.
But vanilla and cream, it's very, very similar to what we already have.
Vanilla's very hard to get a fragrance into products. Vanilla has natural sugars in it, right?
It's not hard in lotion. It's hard to get into soap only because you don't really get to play around with colors.
Right.
Because there's vanillin in it and that discolors your soap to like brown.
Yeah.
So no matter what color you put in, it's going to go brown.
Yeah.
Which is why Vanilla Swirl, which comes out on March 1st, is brown.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then the name of each goat, yes. Once, actually tomorrow, depending on birthday celebrations and Super Bowl, it's one of the reasons House of Pie camera is not on. We have to rerun a wire in Cassie's castle and move a camera to get the camera up top that's going to look down at stall 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll put the names of what goat goes in those stalls, because we can do that with these cameras. We can lay overlays and put words over the top and things like that. So yeah, that's all happening starting tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah. So as to your point, last year we did this.
Yep.
Where we put like an overlay over each of the baby watch stalls, and then when she has her babies, that we can put the babies' names there too.
Right. Yeah.
That's something that we started last year for the first time, and I think it helped everybody kind of be like, okay, where is everybody? Because the cameras will change angles frequently throughout kidding season.
Right, and the moderators will help you guys with, hey, if you want to be on that camera, if you're stuck on a camera up here and you see these 3 goats and you see Liz and I in a stall helping a mom, and we have this little like portable camera that looks like this, right? It's movable. We can hold it in our hands and stuff like that. The moderators will drop a link and say, if you want to be on that portable camera, you have to go to this link. Yeah. And then it's just another live cam on our channel. But sometimes YouTube makes it difficult because they're like, if that channel's already live, we're not going to tell you they have a second live. You have to figure that out on your own. So YouTube just doesn't make it easy.
Yeah.
So,
but that is like once we're in the kidding stall and you see that camera, like that camera essentially is where you want to be, because that'll be the up close birthing cams. So, but we'll all kind of, if you haven't been here in the previous years, there's going to be plenty of people here that were here last year, and the years before. That could be like, okay, here it is. And then the mods can always drop the link to the camera.
And there's other ways to do it. You can always go to our channel and click the video button. And then when you do that, it'll show you every live cam. If we had 8 live cameras running, you click the video button and it'll show you all of them. I think that's where it shows them. But I've done it before. It's somewhere.
You should be able to go right to the main camera, and because it's alive, it'll be right at the top.
Right.
All live feeds will be at the very top of, that's Simon Says Farms page, so you won't see that.
Oh yeah,
I'm on the wrong page. If you go to the live page, it'll be there.
Right. Yeah. Well, I am the live
that
page.
Same tickle that was here when just before. It's back.
It's back again.
It's back.
Yep. Chris West, we see it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Hawkeye for a baby. The name. Yeah, you know how I feel about names. And
that doesn't start till they hit the ground.
Naming them before they hit the ground.
Yeah.
So
yes, we can. So I just saw a quick question up there. OG Nicole asked, can we get a running total of how many boys and girls like we did the first year? We should be able to do that this year, but it'll be on the camera. It could be an overlay on the cam, or it could be in the description somewhere or something like that. The first year, you're right, we did the old-fashioned dry erase board. Yeah. Remember that?
Before we knew what we were doing.
Yeah.
Nothing's in my drink other than water, ice, and meal.
Yeah, I offered. We just didn't go there.
So I had dinner just before, because, we actually ate dinner before Q&A, just in case it goes 3 hours.
Right.
Oh
Which gosh. I said this is going to be a short one.
It's not going to happen. Yeah. And I'm feeling awfully full. So, no extra calories in the drink needed.
Yeah. Okay, question number 2 from Pat.
Pat Miles asks, when the first few babies are 2 weeks old, are you able to put them together in Gen Pop to free up kidding stalls for the other moms, or is it better to wait for all the babies to go together?
That's a very good loaded question.
Yeah, so it's not a cookie cutter answer either. It's what
I was gonna say, do you want me to answer? It's almost an opinion question, because it is. There's goat breeders out there that don't even separate their pregnant moms. So
they're asking us how we do it.
Right, how we do it. So go ahead.
Well, I mean, I kind of have to see who was born when and who's up next to really know when do we need to move them out. It might happen this year where we move them out before the 2 weeks, just because of
Logistics, exactly. So that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, it'd be better in the ideal world if every mom can like hang out with their own babies, and then we do one big integration, and it's like all the moms, all the babies are together.
But we've never done that any year, though.
Yeah, we always have to slowly roll them back together because of space.
I'll try not to put like one mom and her babies in the herd back into Gen Pop, one at a time.
Right.
It'll most likely be at least 2 moms with their babies, just so that nobody gets picked on, nobody's alone.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Eveline, I think.
I let you say it because I was going to get it wrong.
Eveline.
Sure.
B asks, just wondered how Charlie is doing. Haven't spotted him in any recent videos for a while.
Want to take that one?
Sure. So Charlie actually went missing Labor Day evening. Was the last time we saw him, and we don't know where he is.
Yeah, unfortunately, the last time. So Charlie was our indoor cat for about 2-3 years.
Yeah, he chose the indoor-outdoor life.
Right, he chose the indoor-outdoor life.
Couldn't keep him away from the door.
Nope.
He just wanted to go and sunbathe himself out on our sidewalk or the driveway, and he'd stay real close, and he would just explore around the house.
And other neighbors have seen them in their yards before.
That's Hunter.
Yeah, that was
I don't think anybody really saw Charlie. He never really went very far.
Yeah.
He would have some interactions in the barn, like with Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter and Charlie did not like each other.
Yeah.
But Hunter always used to come to the house and antagonize Charlie at the window.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and he just last time we saw him on the security cam was the evening of Labor Day, and he was heading towards the front door.
Yeah, from the barn to the front door of the house.
In the driveway.
Yeah.
At your car, going from your car towards the front door. Yep. And no other camera caught him. And there's other cameras around, but no other camera caught him ever again.
Yeah, so unfortunately we have not seen Charlie.
I'm telling myself that Charlie moved into somebody else's house.
Right.
And that he's fine and he's living his best life because I'm in denial.
Right. That's pretty much it.
But that's how I have to.
Right. Yeah. We just don't know what happened.
Don't know.
Yep.
So.
And I think Brian and Dylan are those are cousins, by the way.
Oh,
well, not our cousins.
Well, no, our kids' cousins, our nephews.
Yes. Where were we going? Here we go.
All right. So Kathleen B asks, with Charlotte's due date of February 20th, does she normally go early, late, or right on time with giving birth? So
you would have history, Charlotte history.
Let me. So I from what I remember, she likes to go a couple days overdue every year. In that like 153 range, make up my kidding season notes, we'll scroll all the way back to the day Poppy was born. I don't know. That's what the last notes was Poppy's birth. Hold on. So let's see. Moo, Lucy, Sadie, Charlotte. 153 days.
There you go.
And then, so that was back in 2017. So somebody write this down. 153 days
We
was
got
back
that.
in 2000. 153 days was 2018. 151 days was 2019.
And she didn't go 20.
And she did.
No,
go
she did
20.
go 20. You're right.
She went 152 days.
Yeah.
So 151, 2, and
3.
a couple threes.
Yep.
And then she did not have babies last year.
So 1, 2, and 3. Yep.
Yeah. So I expect her to do similar.
Right.
151 days. I was actually pretty surprised that she was going that early that year. But yeah, she's, I don't know, she's on track.
Yeah.
She's definitely on track. She's making progress. That is completely normal for this time in her pregnancy. So
yeah.
What was the question?
That was it. Charlotte, like during the does she normally go early, late? Yep. That was really the question. Yep.
So then Allison M asks, were you surprised that Gia went back into heat at this time of year? I was not.
No.
Nope. The last couple of years, Danica has come into heat in February. She was just in heat this past week. It's not supposed to happen, but it's happening now just because our winters are not as hard as they used to be. Yeah. So they are definitely still coming around back in heat. Yep. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy question.
Anna asked, I was wondering if Roman is eating enough.
Yes.
According to his backside, I would say he's eating plenty. Yeah, he was actually eating too much in Gus's pen, which is why he had to move out.
Right.
He was eating all of Gus's food and did not need the grain. And so he needed to go back to House of Pie, which of course then there was some adjustment period, but he's lived there before and those boys know him enough to not give him a big problem. I wouldn't call it a big problem when Thor moved in, but they didn't know Thor. They know Roman. So Roman kind of eased his way back in pretty seamlessly.
Right. I saw a good question pop up in chat, so I'm going to answer it from a newbie.
Okay. The last time that happened, I talked for 30 minutes.
I know. I remember that. And that was when we were trying to go.
We were trying to leave.
Yeah. So how many kidding stalls do you usually set up? I'm new here. Well, welcome. And we do like giraffes too. So
we do.
I see the picture.
We do.
We actually have a giraffe in the barn, which is funny. Nobody knows that. It's a little tiny stuffed animal giraffe. That used to be Olivia's when she was like 2. And she left it in the barn like 6 months ago, and it's still there. Which is funny. But we will be setting up about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll end up having 10 stalls total. 11. Where's the 11th?
The rest of
the rest of Gen Pop. Right. So we'll split that big area into 5, and then you'll have the 4 down the row, or what we call the aisle, and then 2 behind it. So 5, 4, and 2.
Yeah, which leaves us short.
Which is 11, which leaves us short. But to that previous question, 3 or 4 moms will probably go, and they'll have 2 weeks to raise their babies, and then they'll all start joining together, and then the other moms later in the season will have kidding stalls for them.
Yeah. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moms who are about 12 days behind Charlotte and Moo and Grace, and only 10 days behind Harper. So
Charlotte, Moo, and Grace are the first 3.
4. Charlotte, Moo, Grace. Okay, sorry. And then Harper. But Sadie likes to throw the monkey wrench in the book.
Because she likes to go early.
So count her really 5 days earlier than she actually is to give birth. And then she's right on schedule with Charlotte, Moo, and Grace.
Got it. Okay.
So they would have to... So Charlotte, Moo, Grace, Harper, and Sadie's babies would have to move out.
Yep.
Into Gen Pop so that we have room.
For then how many left?
There'd be 4. Evelyn, Deandra, Evelyn, Rainey, Genevieve, and Greta.
So 5 more. Yeah.
There. There's 5 for 5.
Yep.
So the first 5 have to move out so the last 5 can go and move in.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's It's going to be a juggling act, and if anybody goes over, you know, so like if Moo decides to go 4 days, 5 days late, that puts a monkey wrench in there.
Yeah.
Amy will go 5 days over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Amy always goes late. Yeah.
And then there's, well, actually, we'll have some time with Rainey because
Yeah.
Rainey likes to go over too. We've had to induce her like almost every time she's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting. It kind of stresses me
And
out.
technically, they don't need 2 weeks with their babies. They could do it in a couple days. Again, it goes back to there's so many different ways other farmers do it.
It's just
It's not-
the smaller section of Gen Pop
Correct.
is not big enough to house 4 moms and their babies.
A smaller section, meaning the
one
aisle.
where no,
No.
the one no.
Oh yeah. With all 4, what we call FEMA trailers, all 4 temporary pens and the smaller section. Yeah, you're right. Smaller section won't do it.
No,
Yeah, that won't be big
so
enough. Yeah.
we still won't have enough pens because I didn't reach out to that lady.
Yeah. Let's see.
I need more pens.
Okay.
The Gia section, that section, it's gonna be too small.
Yeah.
And then where's Gia going?
Right. Who knows? I don't know what she is doing. She just needs to stay out of the way during that week.
Okay, so she lives in the house. Got it.
No.
Well, I mean, where's she gonna go?
I don't know. We're gonna go to the next question
Okay.
though.
Nancy P asks, he's about to adjust his hat. Nancy P asks, how are the Togs related? Is Dee Amy's daughter, and who is mom to Grace and Evelyn? So, okay, the Togs are all related to each other. They all come through Cassie. Cassie is how the barn got its name, Cassie's Castle. So Cassie was our first Toggenburg doe, and she is the mom to Amy and Danica.
Okay, if anybody's listening, write this down so you can make a family tree. Keep going.
It's already available on like Facebook somewhere.
Somewhere. Okay, never mind.
It's hidden. It's way down. It's buried. So starts with Cassie. Cassie has Danica and Amy, and then Danica had Deandra. Her name kind of tells you where she comes from because it's D for Danica and the Andra for Cassandra, because that's what
You have hay on your forehead. I was trying to help
You know, I
and
had
not break
hay
the
on my-
flow
Well, that already
of
was.
the answer. You should have just trusted me. I was going for the. I'm just gone now. You already are.
I was like,
You don't even
got
need
it.
me. You don't even need me. I'm good. I'll just stay over here with Stella. Keep going. It's your Tog story.
Okay, so Amy is related to Cassandra, Cassie for short. We do not have any of Amy's daughters here. So Dee is Poppy's mom. Poppy lives over in House of Pie. Poppy is Penelope's mom. Penelope lives over at Angie's house. And Grace and Evelyn are also Danica's daughters. So that would be that would make Deandra, Grace, and Evelyn's sisters. So that's how everybody, and so Amy's the auntie to like almost everybody in the barn.
There you go.
That's how that works.
That's it.
Yep.
Next question.
I'm glad y'all. I don't know if we lost you.
Yeah, probably.
But hopefully you got that and was making little circles. Yep. Nope,
Yeah.
Stella got it. She's over
Stella
there
got
snoring.
tired and like moved away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. I think we're up to this one.
So I Love Giraffe asks, does any goat have a favorite treat?
Ooh.
I don't know if you've ever been around the barn on a Wednesday when we do Wacky Wednesdays, but I think it's pretty obvious everybody's treat is peppermints.
I think it's the peppermint.
Peppermints.
They stink
my
so
gosh.
bad that it's them.
They can't. I put the vanilla lip balm, like the vanilla mint lip balm, on my lips almost every morning before chores. And this is like how I bribe the goats to give me kisses, because they think I have a peppermint in my mouth, and I don't.
No. All right.
Minnie Moo asks,
Oh.
first of all, I like your name. Can you do travel sizes of your lotion? I would love to be able to take it to work or travel with it easier.
That's a
What a
wonderful
great
idea.
suggestion.
Minnie Moo is so smart.
I think I have an idea. Go ahead. Ta-da! Like I'm like waiting for you to put.
I didn't know I was
picture
allowed
up.
to push the button yet.
So, yes, I have given it some thought, and it's actually,
In the works.
well, not just in the works, it's on the website, not available for sale yet. They do launch March 1st, though. So, they will be available in the travel size, like pack, so you can buy all 6 of them if you want. They'll also be available individually, but you'll have to look under their full size bottle.
Yeah, so you go under, there's 6 different scents releasing. This will all come out more explained throughout the next couple weeks. Facebook or whatever,
Yeah.
or even in an email, all that stuff.
And we made them small enough where you can take
Oh.
them on an airplane.
Yep.
So like that whole liquid,
The ounce thing.
the ounce thing. So they are FAA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The travel size is fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
And one thing that for those people that have been around a while, we flat rate ship on our website. So it's $8 flat rate shipping. If you spend over $59, it goes free shipping. There are a couple products without advertising it that way that ship for only $4. It's just confusing to put that out there.
Right. Like
So-
a single bar
Right.
of soap would
Yeah.
ship for $4.
Yeah, if you just bought 1 bar of soap, depending on the size of the bar, because it's all done by weight. Really.
Well, like for example, the massage bar, if you pre-ordered one, you'll probably notice you only got hit with $4 shipping.
Right.
There's things like lip balm. If you're just doing like one
3-pack, it's
3-pack
only
of lip
$4.
balm, it's $4.
Right.
So
Yeah.
good Lord, she's
Jeez,
like,
wow, she got all like.
yeah, she's
all,
like, I don't
like,
want to be on my back
Richie.
anymore.
But yeah, so the travel sizes will ship for up to certain amount, like depending on how many travel sizes you pick.
This is special.
Yeah, this is special. Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, thanks. So yeah, here's another picture. There you go.
So okay, so we have it in stress relief, which I'm renaming Moroccan mint because nobody realizes that Moroccan mint is the exact same fragrance we use in our charcoal obsession and stress relief
That's all.
bath salts. So Moroccan mint is being renamed stress relief. So that will be this. I'm not done.
I just
looking
couldn't
at
cover your
that.
face for that
But
long.
I'm not
I'll
done
go back.
looking
You
at
ready?
it.
I'm gonna go back. I was
Yeah,
just
because
helping you out.
I'm trying to read the
ahead.
names as we go.
Okay, good.
And then we have Moulala, cucumber melon, lavender vanilla, oatmeal milk and honey, and unscented.
There we go.
So it'll be a great great gift for somebody who has never tried our lotion before. That way they can test it out in some of our, well, they're all our top sellers now.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yep. So that's what's going on there.
but like I was saying, you can find the travel size tubes individually also if you go to just the bottle, like the main unscented product page. It'll be a variant under the items that the same fragrance. Yep.
Okay,
What are you
so
doing?
I saw some conversations going around about how it's an animal product, so it won't get through customs. Depending on where you're talking about, I've shipped to Canada, Australia, the UK.
Customs is I think
Depending-
airplanes is like it's
Oh.
different.
No, because when I ship, yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Some people are saying they're getting some feedback. Audio sounds occasionally raspy or something. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. There's really nothing different on our end.
Yeah, there's nothing different
But
over here. Australia. Okay.
yeah.
I think yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's got to be right.
Well, I think it's
haven't been-
different when you're the one doing the flying and it's not just going through the mail.
Oh, that's true.
yeah, it could
You're
be
right.
totally different.
Yeah.
So that was a big bug. I'm glad it didn't land on my head.
Once in a while. Okay, so there's a buzz once in a while.
Yeah, attack
I
of the
don't-
buzzard.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either because I don't hear. It's got to be something electrical because it's going through the wires because we don't.
Yeah, because we're
I
not
don't
hearing it.
hear
on our
anything.
end.
Yeah. It also could just be that computer.
That's
like
true.
that fan or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Now what is that?
I don't know. Thought it was one of the dogs snoring.
No, it's definitely not the Cheweezy.
No.
Whatever.
All right, well, let's
we're
move
gonna
to another
continue.
question, and we'll
Yeah.
just pretend like it's not happening.
Yeah.
Because all problems go away with time, right?
Sort of.
No.
Where was I can't remember what the mini move. So it was
Yeah.
here. You're up to this one.
So Connie asks, I know we are getting really close to some of the moms kidding soon, but will there be a goat party? Or at least a video for all to see? So I think she's referring to that one time we did the baby shower.
Yes.
Remember
I do
that?
remember that.
Yeah, I think my neck still hurts from the balloon
Yeah.
popping. So
Yeah.
won't be doing that again. Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun to throw those parties. I don't know. I just honestly don't feel like in the party mood lately.
Yeah. No, I don't think
Yeah.
I think it's right now we're doing what needs to be done, and there's just so much that needs to be done, and the party thing
Yeah.
is not one of them.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's just like normal, there's a lot of like anticipation, but also like some stress.
Yeah.
You know, having Jake not be here, it's like nothing really seems like you can truly enjoy because there's always somebody missing.
Right.
You know, at least that's how I feel.
Yeah. There it
So
is.
Danielle asks, how come you don't let your males together during the off season so that they can cuddle too?
They would not cuddle. Yep. They are a full size, intact males. They don't cuddle.
Yeah,
at all.
They're off season, they still have testosterone.
Right.
And they're still super territorial of their space.
Yep.
Because at any given moment, as you can see, Danica and Poppy and Gia, they're coming into heat, and it's February. So, they'd still be fighting over. They would kill each other. Legit, not sugarcoating it, they would kill each other.
Yeah.
So they don't want to cuddle. I think
Yeah.
sometimes as humans think they want to cuddle.
They don't.
They don't want to. The male, I like to always explain things in nature and how, this doesn't happen in nature, so why should it happen here? The buck doe or the buck deer that live out in the woods, they don't like have a kumbaya moment
with
be
other
like
bucks.
with other bucks and be like, we should be friends.
No.
That doesn't happen. So
No.
the male deer out in the woods keep their distance from other male deer, and that's exactly like male goats practice that too. So.
Yep.
But I mean, it's a valid question.
It's definitely a valid question.
Why can't they live
it just
together?
doesn't work that way.
But it just doesn't work. So.
Yeah. Yep.
Barbara Luca asks, after 3 years, we are finally going on our first cruise on March 6th, so I will be missing a lot of the births. Will you be videotaping all of the births of each goat so I don't miss anything?
So the plan this is the plan, and all good plans, are good until they fail. But the portable camera that comes down will record the birth, and then if we can get inside fast enough to save it, because we have a limited amount of time to do that, that video will then end up on the other channel that I dropped the links from earlier. So this is the live channel. This is where you watch it live. But if you want to go back, and I'll edit out any of the it took 40 minutes for this to happen or 25 minutes. We'll try to take out the stalled parts to make it a decent video that's not super boring.
Like you're just sitting there.
Like you're just sitting there. And that's the plan. But every year we probably miss one because we just couldn't get inside soon enough to grab the footage before we lose it, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then it all comes down, do I have time to edit all of them? So that's it. And do multiple moms go at the same time, and we just can't capture them all.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, the plan is to get them all, and they go on the other channel, but you never know.
Right.
Yeah.
Follow-up question. Heavenly Dreams Dairy Goat says, my bucks live together. They get along just fine.
Right.
So our bucks did not grow up together.
Exactly. And that's where I was going to go too. Yeah.
Yeah. They, Yep,
They
all
came
different,
from all different farms too,
and they're
right?
all different ages, and
Yep.
they're very much just, they just no. That's one of those that goes
Yep.
back to one of those things where if you ask 10 goat farmers how they run their farm, you're going to get 12 different answers, because it's not, you know, raising animals, just like raising kids, it's not a cookie cutter answer. So what might work on somebody else's farm just does not work here.
Yep.
And so that's one of these, that's one of those cases.
Yep. 100%.
It's the same reason like why some farms take the babies away from their moms and they bottle feed them all.
Yep.
And we dam raise ours. So, I mean, there's no right or wrong answer. It's just what works for you guys.
Yep.
So Sue asks, do you think Sadie will be the first to give birth?
No, not first, because that would put her way too early, right? Oh, that's true, because if Charlotte goes a couple days
Charlotte goes
late,
her normal like 2-3 days over.
That's true.
And Sadie goes her
5
normal 5 4 3 days early. Let's do some math. So
Then put Charlotte at.
They are what, 6 days apart?
Yeah, so it could happen. Ooh.
If Charlotte goes 3 days over, and Sadie goes 3 days early, she could go.
She could be the
go
first. Yep.
So.
Yep. Vicky H asks. That's that radio thing where I announce.
Vicky H asks.
And then you.
I read the Togs and Alpines and Togs rarely kid before 150 days. Have any of yours given birth before the 150-day mark? As far as Alpines and Togs, I really don't think so.
Yeah.
Moo, Charlotte, that 1 year with Wendy. I swear, if you fart in my face, she just did it.
She did just fart in your face? Oh, she got you. Wow.
You know what? You're going to get thrown out of the room if you do that again.
Yeah.
Because that was, you should be ashamed of yourself. Go over there and think about your choices. That was gross. You shouldn't treat your mother like that.
Any of us. I haven't smelt it yet.
Fart in my face.
Yeah, I don't think so. I can't think of any of that. It's the La Manchas that go a little early.
La Manchas like to.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. At least ours. I mean, oh gosh, you smell like shame and regret. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Lucy was 1 day early in 2019. I remember her going that 1 day. So not like her to do it either.
Right.
Yeah.
I put Sarah's question on the screen. It's a new one.
Do you know why Gia decided to be picking on Chanel lately?
No.
Gia was just in heat. Chanel was pregnant.
Could be
the moon is full. It's February. The day ends in the letter Y.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're goats.
Herd dynamics.
It's herd dynamics. They're both really low on the pecking order. So.
Yep.
Yep. That's why.
Yep.
Michelle from our New Jersey friends. Do you guys write the quips that Nightbot uses? One night when it zapped another bot, I noticed it said, "Come on, bro." That made me chuckle.
No.
So we don't actually write those.
No. So a lot of that stuff is pre-programmed in the back. So we don't write all that. That's built into Nightbot's software.
So Nightbot is definitely comes up with some
pretty
smart things to say. There are some things we program Nightbot to say, but those are the ones that just repeat like that. It never changes.
Yeah, we don't even have access to them to be able to see what they are. So yeah, no, there's a lot of interesting things Nightbot will say sometimes. Yeah.
I just realized Piper got down, which is never a good sign.
Never a good sign, but I think she's just laying down over there.
I think she got hot over there.
Yeah, it is warm in here.
That's because it was 60 degrees today.
Yeah.
In February.
Yeah, so it warmed it up in here.
Yeah.
Here you go.
All right, how's the family boot testing going?
Oh, it's going all right.
Yeah.
You know, the kids warmed today in the river. Mm-hmm. Walked out 8, 9, 10 inches into the river, and then came back.
The kids have been using.
They were like, "Our feet are dry. We're good."
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's going well.
It's going pretty good.
All right, I think the buzzing is the static from the blanket when Piper or Stella move.
Oh wow.
That would be weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know that.
Oh, I just heard it. Click.
Okay, but that's one click.
Yeah. I don't know. Interesting. All right, here comes another one.
She aimed it right at my face again.
She did. She totally did.
what?
She farts. It's right on you. Yeah.
All right. Do you still give the goats baking powder along with their minerals, or do they not need it this time of year with them not grazing on grass?
Ding, ding, ding.
Second
Correct.
Second one is correct.
It's because they're not on grass.
Yeah. So the most important time for them to get baking
Baking
soda.
baking soda.
It's baking soda. Not
No,
baking powder.
I have it outside. It's the big one.
Anyway, is in the springtime.
Now I'm confused. I can't remember. It's in the spring. It's the big one.
It's the big one. Yeah. So
It
it's
has to do with the green grass.
Yeah. You just don't want them to bloat on it and the baking whatever. It's baking soda. It's not baking powder.
Yeah.
It's baking soda. I'm committing to it.
Yeah. I think it's soda.
So yeah, because I know my notes in my head when I write down the bath salt recipe, when I go to make bath salts, and I always write BS.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yep, just a pinch of BS.
Yep.
So it's baking soda.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it helps balance.
Gone again.
It helps balance the pH in their rumens, and it's supposedly supposed to help prevent bloating, especially when they start eating the springtime grass. That's very rich and delicious, and they tend to eat all of it.
Yeah. Yeah. We even got others up there saying, yeah, it's soda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a good
it's
question.
just one of those moments where it's like,
I just questioned
I guess
it.
in the UK, baking powder but there's a difference
I
between
see.
baking soda and baking powder here in the US.
Well, at least, yes. I have never figured out that difference because I baked with the wrong one in the past, and I don't think it worked.
Still work?
Nah, I don't think so.
It didn't work.
No.
So then there's a difference.
Yeah, I just don't know when you use, like, the science behind when do you put baking powder into a cake instead of baking. I don't know.
This is why
No idea.
I do not bake.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah. Yeah, I just saw that. Something popped up there. It was interesting. Okay, next question. Here it comes.
That's not a question.
It was on my list. So happy birthday.
Thank you, Rolo.
Here comes another question.
Vicky asks, oh, here's the question for you. What are your trifecta birth bets?
Oh.
So trifecta, you have to guess
The first three
who's
to
going to
go.
give birth 1, 2, and 3, and whoever is correct wins street credit. I don't know.
All right, 1, 2, and 3. Who are the first?
Yep.
Who are the first? 4
Okay.
or 5?
Here we go. Top 5.
Top 5.
Oh, you're not going to read them.
No, just go ahead.
Charlotte, Moo, Grace, Harper Jean, and Sadie Sue.
Charlotte. You got to add middle names. Confuse me. Charlotte, Moo, Grace, Harper, and Sadie.
So who's your top 3? First, second, third, in that order.
Charlotte, Sadie, Moo.
Charlotte, Sadie, Moo.
You guys got that? Charlotte, Sadie, Moo.
Okay.
That's my order.
So I actually think it's going to be Sadie, Charlotte, Moo. And I'll even put it out there that I think Charlotte and Moo are going to go on the same day.
Oh.
I'll just put it out there. We could have the trifecta on the same day.
All 3?
All 3.
So I just saw an answer pop at Kathy Gamby.
Okay, we know Kathy knows what she's doing too.
Baking powder is for when you bake cookies.
Helps them rise. Baking soda is to balance stuff out. It's the pH.
Yeah, the pH. It's baking soda's for a pH.
And that's why when you put baking soda in your baked goods, it doesn't turn out very good.
And you can also put it in your pool to balance out the pH in your pool.
That's what we use it for. We use it to balance pH.
Balance pH in the pool, like 80 pounds of it or whatever. It's a lot, but You could use
Yeah.
it. It's cheaper than pool chemicals.
Yeah. So that's your guess. You
That's
already.
it. I said it. Yep. So hopefully she wrote it down. If she's keeping tracks, the bookie over there.
The hard bookie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. She said, got him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll have to remind me what we said.
Yeah.
If we keep.
Oh, we already wrote that. Got it. I clicked on it twice. My
Are
fault.
you coming back up?
I don't think she's coming back.
Have you finished all your farting over there?
Yeah, she's like, I even pooped over there.
Oh, she didn't.
She didn't. She could have.
I think we would
know.
have smelled that.
Yep.
Okay. Anne Marie asks, I would like to know if a goat is pregnant, can she still come in heat? Not trying to be funny,
No,
just
that's
curious.
a good
I think
question.
we had this conversation today
Yeah.
that there are no such thing as stupid questions.
Unless I asked.
And then Jace asked one, and I was like, well, you know what? I take it back.
Yes.
So.
Oh, I could leave that up there.
Yes. No, they cannot come into heat
I
when
didn't
they're
think
pregnant.
so. Yeah.
I have somebody in our chat, because we're starting to get a lot of people here. Somebody is going to be like, well, my goat. Like,
Right. You never know. I mean, we've never seen it. So I would say no.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we have, 8, 9. I think this is our 9th season.
Right.
9th kidding season. And no, I've never seen that happen.
Yeah.
But I've never seen $1 million either, and I know that exists. So.
Yeah, that's true. I'd love to see that. Yeah.
Right?
Are
you okay? Huh? Are you
I'm just
alright?
going to throw this question up here. I just saw it, and it came from Facebook.
Who's poor-ting? Okay. Have you ever had pregnancy toxemia with your goats? If so, what are the symptoms?
Very good question.
Okay. Every week, it's a great question. Every week for the past 2 weeks, I have said, oh, I've never seen that before. Or no, we've never had a problem with a predator getting into the barn and causing issues.
Right.
And then, the very next day,
Come on.
we have an issue like that. So I am not going to say never. Pregnancy toxemia. We have had, I guess technically it was not pregnancy toxemia because it happened after birth, which means it was more milk fever than toxemia. So Rainey had milk fever 2 years ago, and that was caused pretty much, it's hard to tell what causes it because, but it happens a lot when a mom retains their placenta. Like it goes hand in hand. Retained placenta and milk fever, for whatever reason, go together. And she had retained her placenta that year. So she had the milk fever, but pregnancy toxemia, I don't want to say no because I don't want anybody out in the barn thinking that this is their year.
Right. Do you know what the signs are? Talk about that part.
So the signs of pregnancy toxemia, usually pregnancy toxemia happens in goats that are like really overweight and carrying a lot of babies. Like if she was heavily pregnant. I'm not really well versed enough to really talk about it.
Okay.
Just fine. Because we.
Yeah, what she said.
But it's definitely something you would want to get your vet involved with because a lot of times the only way to cure that is delivering.
Yeah. It's
kind of like in humans when it's not the same science, but it's the same like the treatment is deliver the babies. When you've got like the preeclampsia that leads into, real eclampsia.
Yeah.
The only way to fix that is with delivering the baby. It's the body's way though of like recognizing the pregnancy as something bad and not having not well versed enough to really be the expert chatter on that one.
Yeah.
But definitely a vet would need to be involved. And I know we had questions about what was causing Sadie's like lethargy earlier in her pregnancy. Mm-hmm. And we treated her with some medication that Dr. Kara recommended. And when I asked her, I was like, why are we like, what do you think she has that's causing this? And why are we treating with this? She goes, well, if when you take her off of that medication, she goes right back to being tired and lethargic. Then it's pregnancy toxemia.
Yeah, got it.
And I was like, oh, well, let's hope she doesn't do that.
And she didn't.
And she didn't. So that's really all I can say about that.
Yeah. So I saw what $1 million looks like. It's right there.
Yeah, no.
Just so you know.
I know
And
it's a lot of-
actually, I don't think that's a. Well, okay, that comma should actually be a dot because
It's fine.
it's fine. But
But
that's
I mean,
pretty darn
like,
close.
the paper.
Yeah. And then
Paper stuff.
Dylan had a question about who do you guys think will be the last birth,
Greta.
and how's your nose? My nose is fine, other than it's huge, but it's always been huge. It's a Simon thing.
It's no bigger than it was
No.
before the.
It hurt when it happened. That's about it.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Greta.
Yeah. And here's
I
a
can
little bit of that
actually-
answer.
I can actually bet money on Greta because.
Oh, the dogs found some kids, I think.
Yeah, the kids
Stella's
are
leaving.
outside.
Bye.
Right, like
See you
there's.
guys later. Hey, Piper, that's enough. That's enough. You could come back. Yep. Yep. Go on. So yeah, I almost I broke my the drill. I was drilling something, and the drill caught, and the battery of the drill swung around, smacked me in the face. It hurt real bad, actually. But yeah, that was fun.
These dogs.
Yep.
Unruly.
Yep.
And the spotted one
Unruly.
is a bad influence.
Oh yeah, she hears
my-
the kids. I think Olivia's coloring or something out there.
Come here.
Olivia, are you out there?
Hey, Nubbins.
No.
She don't want to come in?
Nothing over there.
Just a bad influence. I'm gonna end up telling them what you did this weekend.
Oh,
Or no,
Piper.
earlier last week actually.
Yep.
She took me for a walk one morning. I was not in the mood.
No.
She did it anyway.
Hang
Was
on
that
a
all
second.
of our questions?
Yeah, that was all the
or-
pre-written ones,
Okay.
and I'm pulling a couple out of chat here, but
Yeah, do you still think Sadie has a singleton, or do you think twins now? Hard to say. It's weird, but not weird. Oh my gosh, she's just gonna have to go.
yeah, she's fine. I think a human came in.
I don't think so.
Did a human come in? Hello? Yes, I think I see human feet. No, maybe I don't. Yep,
Oh,
that's a
there's
human.
the human.
Yep.
What's up?
It's fine. She was coming to say hello, I think.
You
What's
said my
going on?
name.
I did say you.
Oh,
could-
well, because Piper's
Piper's
barking
been barking
at
a
you.
lot. So we didn't know
Yeah.
what
Are
you
you
guys
guys
can come over
coloring?
more. Come
Yeah.
over more.
Yeah.
Over this way, please, so we can see you. Thank you.
Um,
So that light, I can't see you.
yeah,
Okay.
Piper's been
Are
barking.
you guys
at you
col-
'cause
yeah,
she
you're
hears
coloring?
you.
Okay.
I finished something for mom for her birthday.
Oh,
It
thank
doesn't finish.
you. All right, don't show it to me
You
until
guys
it's
are doing
actually
good.
my birthday, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to say hi? You can wave to that camera way up there.
Hi.
That one up there. Okay, there.
Just look at that
Good job.
one.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank
Bye.
you.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, try to keep it down so Piper doesn't get scared. She
Yeah.
thinks you're an intruder.
Piper thinks you're like
She's
an
scary.
evil.
She jumped on me a lot.
I
Yeah.
know, because it's
Yeah.
Stella. She's protecting me.
Okay,
No,
that happens.
that
Okay,
definitely
bye-bye.
happens. She's sorry.
All right, here comes another one. Will you keep any of the kids born this year? If so, a female, and have you added to eat? Yeah, you and I don't like the beginning of that question. You go first.
Will you keep any of the kids born this year? If so, and
Yes,
they
the
are
hacking
female, will you have to add to the barn?
No,
Oh gosh.
this is why I don't like that question.
Will you
Add
have
to
to
the
add
barn
to the barn?
and more goats and
Oh.
females.
All right, so here's the only thing. I'm not committing to keeping any babies until we get through this kidding season.
Yep.
I want to see how everybody does. So I don't want to say yes, no, maybe, nope, just. Mm-mm. I really don't know who or what we're gonna keep until it hits the ground, and then there's just this moment where I know this one is for us.
That what she said.
Yeah.
Are you planning on putting up 3 stall walls and FEMA pens all at the same time, or will you put them up in stages? More than likely stages,
Yeah.
because they're not that close together.
Yeah, I think we just determined the first 5 goats are going to need a place.
Yeah.
But even those first 5 days are still spread out enough where we can move like 3 of them in at a time. It's really, honestly, I'm not moving anybody in based on their due date. So if everybody is like, oh, but Moo's due tomorrow, why isn't she in a pen? Well, Moo's not in a pen because she still has ligaments.
Exactly.
I am not moving anybody in until they are ready.
Right.
So if they're still out in Gen Pop, they're not ready.
There you go. You see them go in a pen, they're getting close. That's when we keep our eyes on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll be feeling ligaments every day, at a very minimum for the girls who are not very close. I'll be checking ligaments every morning during chores. So I've already started
this morning. I was like, man, those are a bunch of pencils. They're like really tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see changes though.
Yeah.
There's already changes. It's just not like to the actual ligaments yet. It's more
right.
of
I see that too. 100%.
Tissue around the base of the tail.
Yep.
Is that I'm seeing it already starting to get a little puffy.
Yep.
And then udders are coming in.
Yep. Oh yeah, you could totally see movement happening. But,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Charlotte's 8 days away, so
yeah. Yeah.
Things are gonna move. They're gonna move quickly.
Any photo shoots this year? Not that I know of.
Yeah, I haven't really found anything that I would want to do.
Oh,
that is like unique.
I
thought they meant like.
I thought they meant professional. Like the news showed up one year, and then we were in.
I thought they meant like maternity shoots.
Yeah, no, nothing we're doing that I know of.
No.
Yeah.
Nope. I mean, we'll take pictures of the baby, like the birthing announcement pictures of the babies. That's not going to change. That's like how we announce on Facebook,
Right.
for those who either missed it or just saw it and want to know. That's where we announce their names.
Yeah.
And their weights and stuff.
Yeah. When is the plan? I know it's winter for the paving on outside Cassie Castle. So unfortunately, that had to get put on hold. Yep. Just had to get put on hold. The plan now is if it warms up before the baby goats start going outside, is to get out there with the backhoe and at least scrape it up and clean it up, get some of the rocks out, bring in some sand or some more dirt, just make it smoother and safer this year instead of cementing.
Definitely.
We just couldn't get it done. Yeah.
So for those who are here with us, again, thank you. If you guys are new, we're done with the writing. The people who have written in their questions, I think we've gone through all of them, correct?
Yeah.
So now is usually the time where if you're in chat and you have a question that like just popped in your head or whatnot, you can put one of those emoji question marks at the beginning of your question so it pops it out to us in chat and we can try to answer them. If we don't answer your question, we've either skipped it for a reason or we didn't see it. Yeah. So try asking one more time during a slow moment and we'll try to answer it.
These are usually where we do go a little faster too because it's hard to keep up.
Except for that one
question from that one lady last Saturday.
Poppy special. And I was like, should we just wait?
That's a 20-minute question.
Yeah. I heard you give the goats a pep talk the other morning. What did the dogs do?
Oh.
All right. So you were traveling. Yeah. And I swear the animals gang up on me every time you leave. But I took the kids up to the bus stop and the dogs were perfect. They were fine. Stella actually likes to sit and watch the bus drive away, and she will not get up until the bus is out of view. Like she watches the bus go all the way down the road before she turns around and like walks back down the driveway, which is super cute. Then I was in House of Pie doing the normal Poppy stuff and hay and everything. And there was a walker that was walking past the farm, and Piper saw the walker and decided that looks like fun. I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah.
And so she did. And the gate was already closed, but she jumped through the lateral part of the fence.
Yeah.
And the guy didn't stop walking. And I'm like, she's following you. Can you please stop so I can get my dog?
Yeah.
He stopped, and then every time I got close to Piper, she ran.
Yeah.
And it was like this fun game of keep away from mom.
Yeah.
And it was not very fun for me.
Nope.
So I was not enjoying myself. And Piper almost went to see the Christmas trees that are across the farm. Like, she started going up the driveway. Then she decided, no, I'm not feeling the Christmas trees. Let's cross the road. As a car is coming up the road, I'm in the middle of the road. Tell the lady to stop. She opens her door. She's trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
She opens her door thinking maybe Piper will jump in her car, except she has a Chihuahua in her front seat.
Oh, geez.
And I was like, this isn't helpful. And plus, Stella likes the car. She would have probably jumped in. But Piper, at that point, I was already carrying Stella because I was like, one less naughty girl, to catch. So ultimately, I was like, you know what, Piper? Good luck. And I turned around and started walking down the driveway. And she was like a kid at daycare. She's like, no, wait.
Yeah.
And she started following me. And then I got her into the house, and it was timeout for the rest of the morning.
Yep.
I was not putting up with her shenanigans in the barn. So she had some crate time that morning. And I had to give the girls a pep talk because I was not putting up with their shenanigans of like rushing the door, knocking me over, 80 jumping up on the milk stand, jumping through the window, somebody calling me annoying on the YouTube. Like, I didn't want to deal with it. So Piper went in a crate.
Yeah. Good. For you.
And Stella sat there
See you, Piper.
like the perfect child she is.
You just watched.
She was watching duck and chicken TV
Yeah.
from the barn. She's like, I best not leave.
Yeah.
Mom doesn't need any more stress in her life, so I'm just going to sit right here so she can just see me, but I can still watch the ducks.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Yep. This is why I don't leave.
They do this to me every time.
Can we watch you do chores this week? Probably not this week. It all depends on when. Remember, it's difficult because that is on the portable camera. The portable camera is not coming out until we're really close to somebody like about to go. So, and then it's from the top down to the goat that's giving birth and pretty much back up. Unless that goat has babies right around chore time. Like, that's how that works. And then this one I saw earlier, pajamas for boys and girls. No, we do not put pajamas on our goats. We don't do it.
It's a cute idea, but the moms don't like it.
Yeah, we're not a fan.
Well, I'm not a fan either.
Yeah.
But usually when like farms do PJs on goats, it's because all the kids are growing up like together and they're being bottle fed. So we don't do that. Moms don't appreciate the extra clothing on their babies. They're like, I grew you a perfectly good fur coat. Why are you not using it?
Somebody heard me in the barn this morning.
What?
So when I was in the barn this morning, the goats were getting to me. I don't know what they did. I can't remember what they did. Something happened, and I'm like, that's it. I'm done. When we're done with goats, I'm going to be a goldfish farmer. And they said, goldfish, ? Yeah, they're just easy. Like, put them in the water and feed them.
They're not easy.
No, breeding them is extremely difficult,
They make
actually.
a mess.
And they do make a mess.
You know how often you have to clean their tanks?
It's kind of a joke.
Oh, okay, it's because they have a short attention span.
I don't have to go outside. I don't have to, like...
You're still hauling water.
It just sounds so much easier.
Goldfish
Put a live
breeder?
camera on a goldfish tank and talk to the community.
That's exciting.
Be like, look at that goldfish. That's Bubba. And that one's Earl.
Oh, yeah,
and
good luck telling them all apart. You can't tell apart goats. How are you going to tell apart? This one's the orange
live
one.
goldfish tank coming soon. I'm just
This
kidding.
is orange one number 1, orange number 2.
Yeah, exactly.
And you'll never be wrong because
we could plan feeding time. Like,
feeding time in the goldfish tank.
Yeah, no.
Sounds stimulating.
It's exciting. We can maybe even do. Ooh, wait a second. Now I'm getting technical. Can we live stream an underwater camera?
Well, I don't see why not. We got underwater GoPros.
Yeah, but they can't live stream to YouTube as easy as some other. Ooh, we're gonna have to look into this one. We might just do it for fun.
I'm pretty sure they meant like snacks, like goldfish snacks.
Oh, maybe they did. I do like goldfish. Cheez-Its are better though.
Okay, hold on. Is it true that goldfish snacks and Cheez-Its are the same?
No,
just
not at all.
Differently.
Same or different? Put it in the comments.
They're both orange.
Same or different?
They're both cheddar.
100% no.
They're both Piper.
Cheez-Its, call me. 100% better.
I don't know.
No. I have Christmas goodies. No Cheez-Its. I have a pumpkin patch.
Oh, now he's looking for snacks.
I am looking for...
What is that?
I don't know. Oh, I know what this is. This is cool. That's going to stay right there for now.
Okay. Parent. See, some people are saying they're the same, and some people are saying that they're different. No, don't do it. Say,
I can't...
Stella's here now.
It's Christmas. I mean...
Stella would like to eat it now.
How do I turn it off?
You can't. You have to let it go through the whole thing. Oh gosh, it keeps going. And yet I get told I have an annoying
Isn't
voice.
that hilarious, Stella? That little
Oh
ghost
yeah, it's
screams
great.
at us.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. Different. Completely different. Cheez-Its.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The one time a year I'm wrong.
Yeah. That's not what I meant.
Oh.
Here's a question for you.
Oh, have you smudged the barn?
You don't like to go.
No,
yell,
I
do you?
have smudged my head. I mean,
Yeah.
no. So here's the thing about smudging the barn. It's all great and it's a great concept, and I would totally do it, except it's fire. It's
Yeah.
fire. Like, I know it's just
Yeah.
like the smoke, but there's still like
There's
embers.
still embers.
And
Not
it's a
good
lot
idea.
of hay, and my worst nightmare is
Yeah. No.
so no.
So this is a good question. Will Aaron get camera help during birthing? He and Liz will be so busy. It all depends on who shows up.
Who's available?
When we send out our goats are having babies, there's a select number of people in the neighborhood that know
Who will get that email
will get
or
it.
that text message?
get that text and come to the barn.
Oh gosh.
And depends on how often Jace is here. Tyler's at the age where he'd love to come out, but I mean he's still at school and he sleeps.
Boogie.
We don't sleep and don't go to school.
Boogie goes, sounds like my mother-in-law.
Oh, wow, the goat?
Ooh.
Oh,
Yikes.
wow,
I'm
sorry.
sorry about that.
Yeah. All right.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I'm sure we missed lots of questions now that you decided.
Here you go.
That's
Oh.
not a question.
Oh, I just saw the question mark.
Still
Oh.
not a question.
This is very true.
Somebody said, oh, okay, so when quads are born, will you need 2 blue barrels in the pen? So no, I
Whoa.
don't think we'll need 2 of them,
no.
because 4 babies have definitely fit in a blue barrel before.
Yeah.
Much bigger babies than newborns too. But yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I may be totally wrong, but I just don't think Dee has more than twins in there.
Yeah,
I
she does
really
not
don't.
look that big.
She just doesn't.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's
she's a
where you were right
Toggenburg,
there.
and she can hide babies, but because they're so deep and their barrels are huge and whatnot. But
Yeah.
4 in there, I
don't know.
I just don't see it.
That's making me feel so good.
Oh, highlight of the week.
Oh, wow.
That means her week really stinks,
Or
we're very
entertaining.
special.
One of the two. Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Either way, welcome.
I'm gonna
Thanks for
go with
hanging
the
out.
latter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the relationship between Stella and Piper changing? Your body language changed, Liz, when Stella just got on the couch. My body language did change. Stella and Piper's relationship has changed.
Yes.
And there are moments where I do not trust Piper when Stella is around. And that's because when Piper came into heat last time,
All
all
right.
of a sudden they started fighting.
Yeah.
And Piper usually instigated it. So while they're totally fine right now and they could be sleeping on top of each other, it has nothing. They can have a very, very, very close relationship. Stella licks Piper's ears and they play really, really well together. But sometimes it's just because there's food around. if somebody's eting, Piper cannot be
Yeah,
around.
Piper and food are bad.
Because she's really,
Oh my
she's like
God.
possessive of her food. But yeah, I get a little nervous when Stella jumps off the couch and Piper's here and Stella wants to come back because it's happened before for like no reason. Stella jumps on the couch after having jumped down and now Piper thinks this is her couch.
Yeah.
And there was an issue. But I mean, she has calmed down with that. Every once in a while it's still there. So I do get a little, oh geez.
Oh my goodness.
A little protective of Stella because, you know, Piper's been a little bit of a brat to her.
Yeah. Yep. I saw somebody here converted their village value points to a
voucher.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you still have the code, it doesn't expire.
There you go. That's it. Save
and
the
if
code.
it does, email me.
Yep. Yeah, we can look
I
it
know,
up.
I'm talking about
I
you
saw something
and your
over
bad
here.
habits. Yes, I know. I know.
Yep.
It's okay. You just have to outgrow them because it's not nice. Your sister loves you. She's like, Mom.
Do you have your blue barrels ready and do you have enough? So we don't actually. We have 10 blue barrels, but it goes back to the whole after 2 or 3 weeks, 2 weeks they won't need them. So we'll do a rotation and go to the newest goats get the barrels, that kind of thing. We are starting to move into testing phase of barrels. That's coming basically in the next day or two, probably Monday, Tuesday, somewhere in there. Start pulling the barrels out, making sure they work, adding, new light bulbs, stuff like that. I saw a question about towels. We are good on towels, good on loose minerals, all that stuff. No, I don't think we're gonna smudge the exterior. I don't know.
I don't
maybe we'll send out another test text. Yeah, it's very possible.
Yeah,
we could do it.
I have to see how many new people have signed up, and because I don't want to
Here's another person that actually asked too.
Overdo the text alert.
Yeah.
Especially the closer we get to kidding season, I don't want somebody thinking like, "Oh my God, it's time," and it's not.
Yeah.
There was
What's that?
Oh, somebody, do you want to explain?
I saw
quickly,
this one here, but no, Piper
okay.
is not getting fixed. We do have plans to breed Piper.
Yeah.
But that's not for almost another year.
Yeah. So I think the plan is she has another heat cycle that will happen this summer sometime.
Yeah.
They come into heat like every 6 months. And we will not be breeding her this summer, but she should be on track to come back into heat again in the fall.
Yeah.
And
based on her vet's recommendation.
Right. She would be old enough. The problem is that if she comes into heat the same time that she did this past fall, that would put her at her own birthing during kidding season.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
so that's something we need to talk about.
So I don't know. We might skip it and just go with a summer breeding. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's not the one I put, but hi.
Hi.
Hi, whoever that was. Does House of Pie still get minerals also? Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bring another bag over that way too. Oh, yes. So you know what? It won't hurt anything. If you don't think you're in the group, you can resend the text.
Yep. I
actually went through while I was traveling the other day. I went through about 100 text messages and saw a couple people put it in wrong. So I reached out to them individually. If you ever get a text from that platform, it's one of the two of us, our fingers, zero automation, like it is us. So I went through and I was like, hey, you missed the 22, text it again like this. And I wrote it the right way. And then I went to somebody else I was like, I don't want you to miss any babies, so text that you're not in there. You got to put it this way. So let me see if I have it.
Yeah, but if you're questioning whether you did it right or not, you can absolutely
do it again.
Just do it again. It's not going to like double send you messages.
Right. Yeah, let me see if I can find it. If we saved it as a
babies 20.
Yeah, it's right here.
There.
Right here. That's the one. So if you got the last test one, you obviously don't have to do it again. But if you're concerned you might not be on, send a text message to that number. It's free of charge on your end. Yeah. I was trying to think of that legal, like text messaging rates may apply. Well, obviously, if your carrier charges you per text,
yeah,
they will apply. Like if you don't have unlimited text messages, they will. But we don't charge you to be in that.
Yeah. So if you were signed up last year and you've got like the labor alerts last year, we're not just sending them out to everybody on this list anymore because that list is too long, and you actually have to sign up by texting the babies 22 to that number, which hasn't changed. It's the same number.
Right.
So if you're new or you were here last year and got messages but haven't already sent us that babies 22, send the babies 22 message to that phone number, and that will automatically enroll you into our text messaging app, but also into the group that we will send out those push alerts to. And you have to sign up because like we don't want to like send everybody a message at 2 o'clock in the morning.
We can't actually, because we're using this text platform for other things. So we have to get your permission, basically. We have to separate it.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when we send a message on the East Coast at, say, 10 o'clock in the morning our time to everybody, we're actually sending it to them at like 7 in the morning. Yeah. And that's, you know, some people don't appreciate that. Yeah. Judy asked, when do you start checking ligaments? I'm actually already checking them.
Yeah.
So I've actually been just casually checking because last year at this time, Sadie was already moving.
Yeah.
You know, and I just want to make sure that's not happening again. But there's changes in their tail already. You know, the ligaments aren't necessarily loosening, but there's changes in the anatomy as far as like the squishiness.
Yeah.
Super technical term. So yeah, I'm checking them at least, you know, once a day in the morning, just to, you know, it's always good to feel what really tight ligaments feel like again, even though it's been almost a decade of doing this.
Right.
It's just each girl's are just ever so slightly different. Amy's are super wide. You know, there's other girls who are more narrow. So, you know, just knowing that what's normal for them so that you're not checking on them after they've already started moving.
I'm just watching these people pile in babies 22. And I wrote back to a bunch of people just now.
Oh, okay. He's texting y'all.
I'm texting y'all.
I'm over here.
Yeah. Well, some people, you know what? They didn't log in. They didn't. So a lot of these people are new. They're jumping in. They're new. Like,
okay, that's cool.
Hi, Bonnie. B-O-N-N. You just had to make sure you spell it right. There you go. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Here, let's see what Kim's up to.
Hello. You're working.
Hello, Kim.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Okay, I am. Okay, I am. There you go. Okay, I'm done. To be honest, that thing's fun. You can get in there, like, if you're waiting at the doctor for like an hour for your appointment and you're like, you could jump in there and be like, at any time, you got a couple hundred people that you could just start texting. And I don't know, it just feels good when they reply back and they're like, is this really Aaron or Liz? And we're like, no, ... LOL. And then I'm like, yes. And I just have fun with them. It's fun. I don't know if you jump in there and just play around some.
I'm elbow deep in soap most days. I don't have to have you.
It's when I'm waiting for Olivia to come out of gymnastics and I'm sitting in the truck and I'm like, yeah, that's what I do. I interact with the community. Yeah, it's fun. Okay. The one-on-one text messaging is kind of fun. But okay, so let's go back.
Something about, do we have more than one heat lamp?
Yes, we do, but that's actually, so we just started putting the
I think we need more than one French fry warmer.
Kidding box together. Yeah, so I'm going to set up 2, which means, It's one of the reasons I took down House of Pie camera is the 2 lights you guys have in House of Pie are our French fry warmers. They have to come down and just get the right French fry warmer light bulbs put in them and get ready for that time of year. So that's like House of Pie's got to get taken apart, basically.
Yeah, we need our stuff back.
Right. Or I have them in the garage. I just got to look around. Yeah.
Well, and it's almost like chick season.
Yeah.
Like the baby chick season. So Tractor Supply will have
tons of them.
Tons of them. So,
Yeah.
but I do think it's just with so many girls like stacked on top of each other, like their due dates, it'd probably just be a smart idea to get a couple here in case one of the, or 2 of them, or 3 of them decide to all go at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to put this up just because I want to thank so many people for sticking around so late. We'll go with the long one. Here we go. I would have to say you did a pretty good job on that one.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We have to make more, though. I got to get in there. Make more, in our free time, because these kids are so tiny.
I know.
It didn't work for us. It was
Wow,
kind of glitchy on
our end.
On our end, that one was glitchy.
It was not
Actually,
glitchy
it was
on
not
their end.
glitchy there. It worked good for you guys.
So Vicky asked, did Thor show any interest in Danica when she was in Heat? Not that I noticed, actually,
No.
which was pretty surprising. Thor is a new man over there. Like, he is less needy. He is less interested in me, which is weird. I don't know. He's either enjoying himself over there. He's like, Mom, I made friends. Like, I'm too old for this lovey stuff.
So I changed my phone this week. Do I need to sign up again? Only if you changed your phone number.
Right.
The phone changed to no. If the number changed to yes.
Right.
Yes. Okay, so this is a good one. Is there a way to get alerted if you don't have a cell phone? So there is somebody out there running a Facebook group. So if you're on Facebook, you could jump into this group, I think. You could find it. You explain it. I'm trying here. Help me out.
Yeah, so on our Simon Says Farms Live Facebook group, if you're not a member over there yet, or a follower, whatever they call it over there, you do have to submit, hit the join button and then fill out the 2 questions that are there. And then there's somebody who's in charge of putting together a group, like a Facebook Messenger group, where they will send out a message day or night whenever they get an alert for those people who don't have cell phones or are located outside of US and Canada. So Lynn actually said we made a group in chat a group chat in Messenger. So in order to be added to that group chat, head over to the Simon Says Farms Live Facebook page and ask to be added to that group chat that they have in Messenger. So still, though, it would have to be your computer would have to
your
be
computer is going to go bloop,
Right.
If you have a laptop and you leave it in your bedroom, I'm telling you. Okay, so I'm just going to put it out there. I've been working on a t-shirt. It has not been launched yet, but it has everything we go through going into kidding season. It's just a bunch of words, but it's funny. I think it's entertaining, but it's what you guys are I know there's people in this audience that are going to sleep with one eye open for the next 3 weeks.
I have done that.
They are telling their significant others right now, we are not going to dinner for the next 2.5 weeks. Stock the freezer,
Right, right.
No, I am not working that extra shift at work. I need my vacation time now, right? we know that's happening. So I saw somebody in chat this morning go, I got to go out and buy a bigger TV before next week. I literally saw somebody say that.
We did that actually.
We did that one year.
Well, it wasn't a bigger TV. We needed to buy more TVs.
Right.
So that we could,
Yep.
we have 2 TVs in our bedroom that are just dedicated for the cams.
Yeah.
So we turn them on. We can kind of spy on chat every night, and any little peep that happens in the barn hopefully wakes us up.
Yeah. It's by far the most economical way to do it. If anybody's wondering,
Yeah.
like, how do you watch 24 hours a day and not like, I need my cell phone for other things. I need my computer for other things. Like, if you think about it, that TV you see right up there is a smart TV from Walmart. It's one of the cheapest ones they make. I mean, it's big. It's like 42 inches, but it's one of the cheapest ones they make. Less than $200, that TV. And that's huge. That was way too big. The one we put in our bedroom was only like 30 something or whatever.
Right.
I want to say it was like $140 or whatever.
Yeah.
And once you get it home, you connect it to your internet. So Wi-Fi to your internet, and then log into YouTube and then find our channel. And there you go. It's on.
You just can't chat.
You can't chat through it, right?
But you can chat through your phone or your tablet.
Right.
Whatever.
It is literally just the monitor.
Yeah.
And yet, to your point, during kidding season, we have it 24 hours a day in our bedroom, on our computer, on our phones. If you're actually in the Lotion room, we have a screen on the wall in the Lotion. So while you're making soap, we can see it.
Right.
Like, it's everywhere.
Yeah, but as far as like trying to get sleep during kidding season, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
So I really do gauge whether or not I'm sleeping based on ligaments. And so if she has any feeling of ligaments at night, then I can sleep. If she does not have ligaments, I'm not sleeping. And there were a couple nights last year where one of the girls didn't have ligaments, and I am sitting there like trying my best to get some sleep, but not fall asleep at the same time. And then he's over there snoring. He's over there getting a great night's sleep, and I'm like,
oh, that's not always true. It might sound like it, but
it does.
It's not.
It does, and it sounds awful because I'm over here like awake, and he's snoring, which is getting more sleep than I'm getting.
Yeah, but I live on 5 hours of sleep, so. Like,
right.
When I am sleeping, it might sound like a.
I know. I just don't know how you can even fall asleep because I'm sitting here like, oh my god, if I fall asleep right now, I'm gonna miss it. So
that person's got them all.
Yeah, you have to, because next thing you know, like the year of the baby monitor.
Yep.
We missed Sadie's first little boy because she had him. No other babies were born before then, and so I woke up in a panic because I heard a baby goat bleat out in the barn, and I was like, we don't have baby goats right now. Well, we did. Sadie gave birth.
Somebody asked for the link dropped in here. That is probably to
which link?
They're talking about the conversation going on was about the group. Simon Says Farms Live group, I think, was the question. But I don't know. I don't know if there's anything. This is a slow
I don't know
computer.
what you're doing.
Trying to go over to my groups, but it's not working.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it this one? Groups. That's why. I don't use Facebook on a computer. There it is. Simon Says Farms Live right there. Oh, look at that. That was easier than I thought it was going to be.
We'll be right back.
Here it comes. Paste.
And everybody's
boom. That's fine. We're almost done anyways.
I know.
So I think it posted for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, but as far as like anything happening in the middle of the night and everything, our OG people who I know, they know how to get a hold of us in the middle of the night. But it has to be like an actual emergency. Like you see hooves and we're not out there, and even if we're not out. Yeah. So, I mean, in the past, we've gone through moderators don't reach out to me specifically because like they can gauge what's an emergency, what's not. So it's hard to say. I mean, I don't even know.
You don't know what?
I don't know. Like, how do we want people reaching, like going through the live chat on our website? If
Yes.
they see something, say something. But
Yes.
if I say yes, then, I know I'm opening myself up to,
Well, it's
I
very
think I
simple.
see a bubble,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Yeah.
no, I can't. So that's the thing is I can't open that up. And no, stop. Let me finish my sentence, please.
I am.
I can't open that up and then have people abuse it. And now I am not getting sleep, not because there's goats that are impending labor, but because villagers are reaching out unnecessarily. So it has to be a protocol.
Yeah. Okay.
Just saying.
What she said.
Oh, I thought you had an issue with what I said.
No, I didn't have an issue with what you said at all. I get what you're saying.
So
There's a decent amount of OG people that have been around 3-4 years that know how to get a hold of us.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night.
And I think hitting
So,
season
we're
is
good.
like different just because it's more people are on during those off times.
Right.
But our moderators can field like 95% of what's going on.
Right.
So I would definitely go through the mods first. If you can't get a hold of a mod in an appropriate amount of time and it's a true, like actual 911 emergency,
right,
then, reach out through the live chat on our website.
And that is
because nothing else dings on my phone, just so you know. Like, don't email me, don't private message me on Facebook, nothing will ding.
Yeah.
But the live chat will ding.
So now those of you out there wanting to abuse the live chat,
I will turn it off.
We can turn
I will
it off.
literally turn it off, so don't abuse it.
Because we could literally the cool part of the live chat is if somebody becomes annoying, I could report it and block it, and then I never hear from you again, which has been done. So because that system's super smart and I pay a fortune for it, so it's really easy to control. So yeah.
OGs, well, okay, original gangsters is what that
original gangster
is what it actually stands for, but it means like you've been here for several years. Like we go way back, if you know what I mean.
The original. I wonder if you Google it though. What does OG stand for? It's original gangster. Yes. Yeah. It has. Now I'm wondering if it came from somewhere way before that.
Oh, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So the rule's always been: please go through the mods. They know whether or not to pass.
Yeah, original gang. Yep, that's what
they know whether or not to, if I need to get involved. And you all know if I need to get involved. Like, there's certain things that can wait till morning. Yeah. There's if there's a rake in the that can wait.
Yeah, they can play with the rake all night. We're not worried about
Call it a enrichment.
Right.
For the day. Yeah. The rake is fine.
And this one might think I sleep like a lot or like having a wonderful night. I don't. I'm up all the time. All the time. Yep. 2 a.m. pee breaks every night. Up at 5 every morning, pretty much. Like, yeah. I do pass out at like 8. Right? It's about 8:30. I'm snoring. Yeah.
It could be 6 if you're laying down. Like it's whenever you decide to lay down. That's when it starts.
Who was it? Kevin? We were having this conversation
you and
with.
Kevin are the same way.
We were like, if we stop moving, we fall asleep. So what are we doing next? Like,
it could be 5
o'clock in the afternoon. Like, nope, we're not sitting on a couch. We do that, we're sleeping. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Let's go mug out the barn. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
So, okay. Joanne R. had a question. To avoid repeat questions in chat about identification of goats and to help newcomers, could you add a brief color, etc. description next to the names under the video in chat? Okay. So here's the issue with
Oh.
adding more words to the descriptions.
Got it.
We only have so many characters.
Right.
We are cut off at about 5,000 characters, which might sound like a lot, but there's a lot of information down there. So when you start saying like moose, an alpine, which they are already sorted in alpines, in breed
Right.
specific. But we have a blog for that, which isn't really that updated, but
And hard
all
to
of the
find.
pictures, it's not hard to find. There's a
Oh.
link.
Oh yeah, you're right. There is a link.
There's a
somewhere.
link. So yeah, it's kind of all there, but I get it. It's not like super easy for newcomers. You have to know it's there. But there's literally like, I need room to be writing baby names and weights and birthdays next to the mom's names. And so things get cluttered extremely fast when we start adding more information to that. Are you now looking for it?
Trying to find it, but I don't remember where it was either.
So as far as I know, it is under the page before that.
Okay, let's go back one more.
So if you scroll all the way down to that page, I don't know.
No, managers.
Nobody can understand.
No. No.
Anyway,
All right, we will look and see what we can find.
it's somewhere.
Yep.
It's fine. I need to move forward.
Join the village. All right, I was just trying to see if I could find it, but I don't remember where we put it. So we will see if we can find that blog.
Speaking
link.
of muck out,
Yes, I know.
do you pull all the hay out that is in there now and put fresh hay down when you make the birthing pins? So if you ask me, the whole barn needs to be mucked out. Fresh. Down to the bottom.
Yeah. So that's.
And I know that's like unorthodox this time of year.
That's what
We
I was
never
gonna
do that. But we don't really have the luxury of not doing it because the hay is too high for another like 2 months of hay to build up. And yeah. Okay, those are not nice eyes.
Yeah. So what she said.
That was a look.
Mock out coming soon to a
Okay.
theater near you.
Or not, because
No, it will.
that face looked scary.
It will. It contradicts everything we say, but I get it. In some years, you have to make decisions that are not the same as last year.
It's also February and it's 60 degrees.
Right, but it's also February. We could get
I know
negative
it's gonna,
whatever.
It's going to fluctuate, but with how fast they're laying down the poop
right,
and the hay,
right,
they're going to be
100%,
fine.
100%. Right.
So I'm just saying there's going to be some safety concerns if we don't muck them out, and then you're going to be stuck, and you literally will not be able to get in there to muck it out.
Right. No, I know that. Yeah. So, muck out between now and Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, we have to look at the weather,
Yep.
and it might be a progressive thing, like stall 4 gets mucked out. Now
Yeah.
stall 3 gets mucked out.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's on the list of something that should be done before babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kissy's question, will you have another mod from over the pond? That way there'll be somebody with the others are working during the day. I think she means like if we're going to have a mod from the UK or somewhere overseas. That's not the plan. Right now we've got 3 capable mods. So unless they expressed being overwhelmed with kind of what I asked them to do, then I don't have plans of adding anybody else. So that is a team decision between me and the mods. Liz, do you think Deandra will give birth early if she's carrying 4? Yeah, so I don't really think she's carrying 4.
Yeah, I don't think she's carrying 4.
Somebody was like, wow, Liz really is in denial about that.
Yeah.
Yes, I am in denial about that. However, yeah, I really don't think she's big enough to be carrying 4. I've seen Deandra carrying twins. She's carried twins every single year, and she looks no bigger this year than she does any other year.
Yeah.
The fact that I am not feeling babies, like I'm feeling her babies. It's fine. Y'all saw the video on YouTube last week of her babies kicking. There should not be that much room left in there if she were carrying 4 babies. She should, in just my personal opinion, I don't think that there's 4 babies in there.
Yeah.
I would be absolutely shocked if there were 3 babies in there. I'm pretty much putting all my eggs into the twins basket.
Twin basket. So I put that up too early, but how often do you muck out? And
as needed.
As needed, right. And this time hasn't been long since the last time. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So no, the weather does not look good for muck out right now, only because it's going to get so cold this week. But we have to figure something out.
Cold is good. Sort of.
Cold is good for muck out.
Exactly.
Day. Cold is not good for like, but so here's the thing, like in that main area, like in Gen Pop, if we leave a little bit, it's better than what's there now. But stalls 1, 2, and 3 have to get mucked out. They're too tall. They did not get mucked out nicely the last time. There was too much muck in the far right hand corner where the pool is.
Yep.
And so all we've been doing is adding on top of that, which already is like 80 could clear it. That's not saying much because 80 clears everything. But yeah.
Oh,
yes, I know
hey.
the clock needs batteries.
Hello.
Huh?
Dubai. From Dubai.
Wow.
On Twitch.
New. Hey, that's cool.
Yeah, 2 people on Twitch. Hi, Twitch in Dubai. How you guys doing?
That's pretty cool. Dubai is
no party right now, but
I think that would be on like my bucket list of.
Oh God, Dubai's definitely on the bucket
when
list.
will the party start?
Probably Wednesday.
Maybe they mean like babies.
Baby goats, probably Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, somewhere in that range.
Yeah. Hi, you're back.
You're back.
Did you cool down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, that was really. What time is it in Dubai?
Mm-hmm.
I
am not well versed in time zones.
I wouldn't know.
That's pretty cool though. It's that's definitely a cool place. I'd like to visit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. When they say like you should invest in land, God's not making any more of it.
Yeah,
but Dubai is.
Yeah.
Like they just make more islands.
I think maybe her bumhole just smells.
Her bumhole.
I don't know. It's like maybe she has to go to the potties.
Yeah, she might. And we're getting done. We're getting done. Wow, that was weird. I
Fantastic.
meant to say we're getting to the end. We're almost done. Oh, look. Another Twitcher, and I think that's
Crazy Cats.
Yeah, I think it's Chris West.
Chris West. She's like, I'm watching from Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
I think she's our other one.
Yeah.
Our other Twitcher. Yeah. Oh, here you go. Here you go. We gotta go get your carrot cake. That if anybody nope, not that one. Never mind.
Val NC volunteered. You all saw it here first.
Yeah.
She volunteers. That is a thing that
okay, let's put that back up. Back up. What does that mean? You gotta clean her hoo-ha.
No, you have to express her glands.
Oh God, no.
Her anal glands.
Oh yes.
I don't think that that's what she needs.
Oh, it's 7 a.m. in Dubai.
I swear to God, no, I'm not.
7 a.m.
No.
No.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Let's not touch them.
Nope. Not doing it.
And I forgot what
I had to do. I did not. I didn't do it. But my cat.
Oh.
Growing up.
She said cat.
Needed.
Did we do the Barnes on it? Yes, we did.
Needed his anal glands expressed, and that was I did not do it, but it was an experience.
Yeah. Nope. I will be sleeping that.
Okay. So is it 7:02 or 5:02?
I think somebody's 7.
We've got mixed results.
Yeah.
Two for two. Two people say 7:02.
So let the person
from Dubai answer,
and there's a happy birthday to you for tomorrow.
Oh, we won't see it in.
You won't see it up
the
there.
YouTube,
You'll see it down here. So I'll let you guys know if the Twitch Dubai person responds with the real time. Well, two of my nephews live in Dubai. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's just such a cool place. It's so neat.
Well, Ashley,
they did. No, go ahead.
Ashley asked, "Are you worried about 80 jumping out when she is in the stall by herself? You almost need one of those pens with the top on it. Yeah. So Harper did that one year.
Harper did it
So
one
it's
year. Stall 4.
definitely it's definitely well, no, she was moved from stall 6 to
Yes.
stall 4.
Yeah.
And then she wasn't allowed to have a barrel
Right.
until she gave
I'm
birth.
just saying 80 might have to go in stall 4. Stall 4 is the easiest one to make more like jail. Like get her so she can't jump out. Because it's already one wall is already completely solid. It's the side of the barn.
Mm-hmm.
The other wall has that metal gate, which is pretty tall. And we could make it, but we can make it taller.
Yeah, we probably would have to because I would worry that
Yeah.
she'd be jumping right into
Right.
the rabbits.
Yeah.
We've actually seen Moo's babies kick.
Yep. That
So I was on the
probably
chat.
possible.
I was on the chat the other day when they were like, "Oh, Moo's babies are kicking," and I'm sitting there like, trying not to blink.
Yeah.
But I could not see it.
Yeah.
I could not see it. I was like, "She's breathing, but I
Yeah.
don't see baby kicks."
Yeah, you will start though in the next week or so.
Oh, definitely.
All these moms, you'll start seeing
Definitely.
the kicking.
If they're active enough,
Yep.
and the mom is positioned just right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a lot of times people see their breathing motion and they're like, "Oh, baby's kicking."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want to take the wind out of your sail, but that's not a baby."
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, it's time. I
Yeah.
said quick one.
Yeah, it's quick.
2 hours is
That's-
better than 3. Yeah.
It is. Don't let a new person come in and ask about Poppy. We'll go another half an hour.
Yeah. This
So
is very
I am
true.
ready to go. Yes,
Yep.
our batteries,
I'm
we
sweating.
still need to change them in the clock.
Yes.
But, apparently we're
Okay,
people who just like clocks and we
Don't
don't
use
find
them.
them very functional. So it's constantly stuck at 8:45,
Yeah.
technically 8:43.
Yep.
Yeah, Moo looks like she melted. Yes, I actually like the melted goat look when
Yeah.
they're that pregnant.
Oh yeah, they look like a goat puddle.
Charlotte looks like she's like been bit by a tick, or she is a tick and she's all swollen and everything.
Right.
So, all right. Well, that was fun. We'll see you next Saturday.
Yep. Yeah, we'll possibly see
that-
you way before next Saturday.
I mean, I'll see you tomorrow morning in the barn, but
No, I just meant I don't know if I'd want. Will we have a baby goat before next Saturday?
that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah. Yes or no?
Well,
We could.
I'm going to revert to my notes again. So Charlotte's due in 8 days, so it's not likely that it'll be her. And in a week from now, no, I don't think we're going to have babies.
Between now and Saturday?
No.
No? I don't know.
No. Why? How could we?
Charlotte's due
The 19th.
What's
Next
today?
week is only the 19th.
Oh, I see. Charlotte's due
On the 20th.
on the 20th, and you just went up. You just went through your research and know that she
doesn't go early.
doesn't go.
I mean, that's not
through-
saying she can't go early. It could
Right,
happen.
it could happen.
Anything could happen. But I really don't think
And then who else? There's somebody due on the 20th,
Moo and Grace.
or due on the 20th.
No, just Charlotte on the 20th.
Oh, okay.
Moo and Grace on the 21st. Harper on the 22nd.
So okay, you're right. If we were to have a baby next week, they'd have to come early.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of
But
yeah,
it can't be Sadie.
Yeah, it can't
Sadie
be
cannot
Saturday.
have had babies by next weekend.
Right. No,
Not
that's way
happening.
too early.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that's a lot of yawns.
I'm not saying don't go anywhere, like don't leave, because this week might be quiet, but
Oh, I'm sure.
crazy week is next week.
I am sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll make it exciting.
Oh yeah, with Muck out now.
Possibly. I mean, I don't want to
Yeah.
have you get the divorce papers ready because I
good.
said the
I'm good.
barn needs to be
I
mucked
knew
out.
Muck out was coming. Yeah.
The next thing I'm going to ask you to do is express Piper's glands.
Not happening. See you later. Time to go. Bye bye.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for the
Thank
birthday
you.
wishes and for all the goodies that you guys sent. And
Yeah.
just always for the love.
Yeah, and for hanging out. Even the mad people. Thanks for hanging out.
Well, I'm sure
Yep.
they're still not here.
No, I
Came
could say
in.
their names, but I'm not going to. Oh, that's
Nope, that would
just
be
so
unprofessional.
funny that you could see.
They'll tell
That's
you.
It's okay.
They'll tell you it's
Yep.
fine.
Have
It's
a good one.
fine. It's probably because I told her. It's probably because we weren't talking about goats.
It could be. Yeah.
Probably the same
Who knows?
lady. Anyway,
Still counts as a view, and Facebook likes views. Yep.
doesn't matter if it's a happy view or a mad view.
Yep.
It's still a view.
Yep.
So, thank you for your feedback.
Thank you. Yes.
Can leave your comments in the comment box
Yep.
at I'm never gonna read it at gmail.com.
That's a good one.
All right.
All
Anyway.
right, time to go. See you later.
Bye guys.
Bye bye.